Today, while listening to the Stephen A. Smith Show on ESPN, I found myself extremely annoyed concerning Ezekiel Elliott, Dallas Cowboys running back who's been accused of domestic violence. I heard a bunch of people saying, I know he did it. I know he's guilty. He should be suspended. He should be in jail. This, that, and the other. Even Stephen A. Smith. And I'm like, why? All right. So I reviewed the evidence. So far, the evidence that has been presented is this. Within the time frame of a few days, there were 5 incidents that resulted in the young lady that he was involved with to have bruises around her face, neck, shoulder, arms, and hip. And that, within itself, made the mass majority of people say he's guilty. To me, that's not enough evidence to say someone is guilty of domestic violence, because there are a lot of scenarios that could have taken place. Nowadays, people are quick to assume someone is guilty just because they heard something or read something. They didn't see it, not in person. There's no video footage. I just believe they're guilty. Especially when it's a black man. Especially when there's an altercation between a man and a woman, who they normally think is guilty. The man. In this case, you have a black man and a white woman. This is the same woman where there's evidence showing that she called excessively around 50 times in 7 hours, broke into his email, made the statement that I'm a white woman, you're a black man, how do you think this is going to turn out for you? I'm going to ruin your career. They didn't take any of those factors into consideration. Why not? Is it far-fetched to believe that? Have you ever been in a relationship? Have you ever made a woman mad? Finally, a woman called into the show and it made my day. I was like, thank you. Finally, somebody said it. I'm glad it came from a woman. She said, quote, if a man put his hands on me one time, I would distance myself from him, end quote. 5 times within 3 days? Why would you keep going around that man if he's beating you or choking you or doing something crazy like that? Why? Maybe she was provoking him because she knew what she was going to do. Make sure you understand me clearly. I am totally against domestic violence. But where I'm different than most people, I don't care if it's a man or a woman. Keep your hands to yourself. Don't even provoke people to hit you, whether you're a man or a woman. It's never okay. If you've ever been in a relationship and things have gotten heated, you know that it can go sideways pretty quickly. Tempers are flying, emotions are raging, and somebody has to be smart. Someone has to say, I'm leaving. This is crazy. It's not worth it. It's not going in the right direction. So I'm out. That's where I fault Ezekiel Elliott for putting himself in this situation. You're a pro athlete. You don't need to be dealing with somebody like that. Because I'm sure you saw some red flags somewhere. Fellas, we've all dated somebody where we was like, I think she's kind of crazy. You should have ran for the hills at that point. Now, do I know if Ezekiel Elliott did it or not? No, I do not, and neither do you. So the question is still, why are we so quick to assume that he is guilty? Like we live in a world where people don't get lied on, where there's no extortion. Come on, people.